getting ready to do some ballistics testing to see what are the results of a bullet hitting a little bit of flesh and then hitting bone, and then what will happen after it hits the flesh and bone. How will it perform in the water jug afterward? So you can see here I've got a steak. It's about 5/8 of an inch thick. This is wood made out of pine. I've got a sponge already taped to it. I'll be wetting the sponge momentarily and give it a chance to get saturated with water. And then I'll have a couple of water jugs lined up behind that steak, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, here's our setup. We've got the steak in the ground, the sponge. The sponge is still dry. 2 water jugs behind it. Let's try to add a little bit of water to that sponge at this point. Give that a chance to saturate and get in there. It's filling up now. And give that another minute to soak in there a little bit. Getting ready to shoot the 17 Hornet 20 grain at a distance of 50 yards. Okay, walking up to the water jugs and to the stick that I just hit with the 17 Hornet 20 grain. I was trying my best to hit this sponge right smack dab in the middle. I hit it just a little bit off center, just on the right hand side is where I got hit. You'll see the back of it in a moment here. Looks like you can kind of see the hole there. So the bullet definitely went through, shattered that wood pretty good. And then this was the first water jug that was hit. Still a lot of energy to destroy that. It did go into the second water jug. I don't know if we'll have any bullet fragments in there to recover or not. If we do, we'll show them to you. Well, I have a correction to make about the 20 grain 17 Hornet. Upon further review, it did not enter the second water jug. Destroyed the first water jug real good. It blew the lid off of the second water jug just from pure energy. But as far, and you can kind of see right there where it had a big dent. But there is not a single hole on this at all. I'm sure if I fill this up, there's no holes whatsoever. Getting ready to shoot the 17 Hornet 25 grain at 50 yards. Okay, walking up right now to the water jugs that were just now hit at 50 yards with a 25 grain 17 Hornet. Looks like we had pretty good success. I was able to hit this sponge on the stick right through the exact center. Looks like it went in somewhere right in there, but here's the back side of that stick. You'll know from sure that we hit it right in the middle. So there's the exit hole. And then from there, it definitely blew up this is what it looked like going into the first water jug. Blew up the first water jug, and some of it made it into the second water jug, and none of it exited the second water jug at all. It looks like we do have some fragments down there at the very bottom of the second water jug. All right, getting ready to pour out what's left of the 25 grain bullet in the 17 Hornet. You hear it in there. Okay, so this is what's left of the 25 grain hollow point 17 Hornet. Okay, this is the stick and the sponge that was hit with the 17 Hornet 20 grain. Let's see if we can find the entrance hole here. So the entrance hole was off to the side. Pull that sponge off of there. Here's the entrance hole. You can definitely see some sunlight through it. here's the exit hole on the back of that. Let's set this down for a moment and set a dime next to it. So if you look at a dime next to the exit hole, it's a pretty healthy exit hole. Okay, we're getting ready to take a look now at the stick and the sponge that were just hit with the 25 grain 17 Hornet. Here's the entrance hole on the sponge, the exit hole. Here's the entrance hole on the wood, a dime next to it. Here's the exit hole on that wood with a dime next to that. And we'll see if we can see any sunlight through here. There's some sunlight, and that's the entrance hole. And there's our exit hole there.